You live from the Abbey Business Stadium for this FA Trophy third qualifying round match between Gloucester City and visitors today, Chelmsford City. So Coker plays it square to Martin, and Martin back to Green. Green's got Tamblin and Mike Green in front of him. The ball is played in, and it's going to be a corner to Chelmsford. I think it was Tom Webb back there for City in possession now. Lock, he's going to have a pop, and it sails over the bar, not causing Kev Sawyer any problem. Forward by Chelmsford, and it's Higgins, looks to get into the area, turns, and there's a good shot, but it was straight at Kev Sawyer, who was forced to make the save, but it was a decent shot.
And Gloucester obviously just feeling their way into trying to get used to how this Chelmsford team, who they've never really seen before, play, and hopefully we'll be able to get a foothold as the game progresses.
So a bit of a melee going on here. Webb jumped, and he looked like he was trying to get the ball, but Cook was there, and Webb caught Cook in his midriff with his foot. I mean, I don't think there can be any doubt that Webb was going for the ball there, but the Chelmsford player's not too happy. Referee Huxtable calls over Tom Webb, and he's got a yellow card out, and really I can't understand why he's given a booking there, to be honest with you. I think alright, there was contact, but it wasn't malicious. How did you see it, Penno? Matt Rose now clears with his left foot, and it's come as far as Nunn. Nunn's got Morford in front of him. He evades Morford, and Nunn does a 1-2 with Cook. The ball played in low by Higgins. Green for Chelmsford was running onto it, but Sawyer collected. Nunn looks for Alabd. Morford challenges. Alabd comes off better, and it comes to Haynes, who plays it forward to Higgins. Higgins hooked, first time cross in, but Kev Sawyer is again called into action to claim a cross from the right hand side. A high ball from Sawyer now. Tamblin chasing. Coker tries to head it, but it's gone in the Chelmsford area as Haynes tries to clear. Morford gets a foot on the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick. Nunn plays it square to Alabd. He's going to look for Danny Green, but Mike Green gets there first with the header. Martin for Chelmsford. Shot by Green. Just finds a bit of a deflection and rolls its way towards Kev Sawyer. Kev Sawyer is certainly the busiest goalkeeper, you'd have to say, so far, Penno, in terms of shots.
Yeah, absolutely, but I mean, I think you kind of have to expect that against a team of this quality, that you have to soak up a bit of pressure, and your goalkeeper is going to have to work, and you hope to get that lucky break that wins you the game. So I think, I don't think Gloucester will be expecting anything less than for their defence to be quite busy today.
Sawyer plays it forward, looking for Smith. Smith's flick on for Simons isn't quite working, and it's gone out of play as Haynes ushered it out. So Chelmsford are going to take the corner. It comes in the box. Rainford jumps, but it's evaded. The Chelmsford skipper comes as far as Cook, knocked in by Green, and it's Haynes whose shot goes flying over the bar. And it was a good interception by Tom Hamlin there, putting his body on the line for Gloucester City. Forced to think quick and knock it back towards Sawyer. Cook's entered the box, launches it in, and wow, it was a scissor kick by Higgins, which has gone wide of the post, but he was found himself with the space to be able to do that acrobatically from 6 yards out, and Gloucester City have been let off the hook. Are on the line, the ball's played in, Sawyer gets a good fist to it, and it's come as far as Haynes. Morford tries to slide in, but Haynes evades him to find Coker. Coker's long deep cross in is gathered by Kev Sawyer, but Kev Sawyer drops the ball, and it's had to be cleared quickly by Tom Hamlin. And the ball by Cook. Oh, it's hit the bar. Cook, and Higgins shoots over. So Cook really gets his first chance of the game. He tried to lob Kev Sawyer.
Kev Sawyer looks, is he looking a bit of discomfort there? I think he's hit his back as he went down there. I don't know if he went over a Gloucester City player or whether it was a Chelmsford player in the way when he went over in there. But he looks in a bit of discomfort. But great effort. Very lucky for not to go 1-0 down there. Gloucester, great effort by Cook from about the edge of the area. Just a looping effort. Loops over Kev Sawyer's head, hits the underside of the bar, bounces back down. Then it comes back out to a Chelmsford player at an angle who fires it high and wide. And Gloucester City looking to escape. Still 0-0 here at the Abbey Business Stadium.
So Gloucester live to fight another day as Chelmsford fans find their voice, and Kev Sawyer restarts. Sawyer looking for Morford. Morford flicks it on, and to Mullings. Simmons has beaten the offside trap, looks to lob it, and oh no, Mike Simons, what were you doing? Chelmsford have got a free kick on the right hand side of Gloucester's area. It's played in left-footed by Coker. Kev Sawyer collects, and the referee, Mr. Huxtable, blows up for
this
half
time. Lining up on the edge of the box, the City attackers come flooding in, and Darren Mullings has scored! Oh, ho, 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 ho! Darren Mullings has scored! There was a delay there, I think for some reason the referee double checked to see whether or not it actually had gone in, but Tom Parinello whipped in a corner to the near post. Darren Mullings back-headed it, and I think the keeper perhaps was saying whether it had gone over the line or not, and it clearly had done, but the linos, before we get too excited here, the referees come over to the lino again, and definitely a goal, when you say, Liam?
Definitely a goal. Chelmsford players seem unhappy about it, but what a goal and what a way to start second half.
With Hamlin as a man on his back, and lovely ball to Will Morford, who puts a cross in, of course, the Wadham Road end, and receives the ball, and he's got a free cross in here, and it's a great header by Matt Rose, and a great block by Darren Tamlin, and in the end there was a shot, the ball came to Sam Higgins, whose shot just went wide. It wasn't an easy chance, it was on the volley, but prior to that, an excellent block from Darren Tamlin kept City in the game there. And interestingly enough, Sam Higgins stays up front. He's obviously trying to play right on the back of the last City defender. Ball now in Chelmsford half, they're comfortably with them. David Rainford takes it out of defence, skips past two players, and actually off the ball, I think we got, is it Mike Simons down? No, it's not Mike Simons, is it? Who's down there?
It's Mullins down there. I'm not sure what happened, but he's staying down. He doesn't appear to be moving. It certainly looks more serious than an ordinary dive.
I think what happened is David Rainford went round and skipped round him, and whether there was a stray elbow or whatever, I don't know. I mean, it didn't look anything in it to me, but Darren Mullins went down and he's still on the ground now. And Darren Mullins there is penalised. I think he's judged to be holding. Oh, and there's all sorts going on here. Tom Webb appears to have been stamped on his ankle there by one of the Chelmsford players. I think it's David Rainford, their captain. He's right in the middle there, and I think somebody's going to get the red card here. It'd be interesting to see who it is. I mean, City were definitely the ones that were on the wrong end of that. It looked like one of their Chelmsford players, I'm not sure who yet, I took a petulant stamp at Tom Webb on his ankle, and Tom Webb for a second there was holding his ankle. He looked quite serious. Did you see what happened, Liam? I'm
not sure. I mean, this match, especially in the second half, has been a lot more set pieces, and players are definitely getting more aggressive, especially after that first goal. I reckon that the ref needs to take some disciplinary action to make sure this doesn't keep happening.
Well, interestingly, it's Mike Simons has been talking to here, Gloucester City number 10. Looks like a yellow card's about to be brandished by the referee, still arguing about it. Now, what's going to happen here? Now, you've got the number, I believe it's number 4, Mark Haynes is now, the book's out for him. I can't see what colour that is from here because the referee's got his back to us, but it's been a stamp, he could well be off. I suspect it'll be a yellow to even things up, as tends to happen in these situations. But we'll wait and see. I mean, all the lines, both linesmen were on the pitch at the same time then as well. Yes, as you can tell by the reaction of the City crowd there, it's a yellow for Mark Haynes, and to be fair, I didn't really see exactly what in the Chelmsford half. He's going to put it in the box, goes out to Lee Smith, who Mike Simons gets there first, and there's Matt Rose shoots and the ball's blocked. Mullins goes to Morford on the edge. It's not pinball really, and in the end Darren Mullins shot. He hit it too early, the ball was still up in the air, and unsurprisingly it goes over the top of the stands. Happen an easy ball there to Ben Nunn out on the right, who pays it to Cook. Ben Nunn continues his run, but Cook tries to go back, and he goes past his man there, but the ball comes back into the midfield to John Martin. Ball goes out to Ben Coker, and Matthew Locke there received the ball, tried to play it behind Mike Tamlin, and it hit his arm. So a throw in, a free kick here, and dangerous position out on the edge of the box on the left hand side. Matthew Locke lines the ball up as Kev Sawyer shouts. I thought he was shouting a wall, but unless it's a one man wall, there's nobody in a wall here. And Matthew Locke to swing the ball in, and well taken by Kev Sawyer. It came to him, but for a second there I thought that was going just slightly high, and could have looped into the top corner. It's out again to Ben Nunn, who's crossed to Matthew Locke, finds Sam Higgins, but Tom Webb foot in again, and then taken out very late there by number 6. I say number 6, that was number 9, Sam Higgins. I must be watching upside down. And I think the referee's coming across. He took a look at Tom Webb's leg before deciding that he was going to book Matthew Lockyer, which is interesting. Whose ball up front is met by Matt Rose, who loops it up forward, but Matthew Locke's in there to tidy up. He plays out to Ben Coker, who's running into trouble. In the end, he had to pass it back to his keeper, and a good charging down there by Darren Mullings, and the keeper has to put it out for a throw-in. Ben Coker, he's looking for options. I don't think he's getting any. Plays it central, and the ball comes... Oh, now that was interesting. The ball came over the head of Ricky Modest, and it was just begging for a touch from a Chelmsford attacker there. Nobody had any, and it was shielded, I think, in the end by City Central defence to Kevin Sawyer. Attack with the substitute number 12. That's a good looking ball from Billy Bricknell, right to the corner flag, where Ricky Modest looks now to take on Matt Rose on the edge of the box, and he does. And in the end, it's a good cross. It was a good cross, chested down by Anthony Cook, and a disappointing shot really there by the fellow Chelmsfordian. As the cross comes in from Parinello, and that's a flying header there by Matt Rose. And the ball comes out on the edge of the box, and I think that was Mike Tamblin's drive to touch off, I think, to Darren Mullins, and his shot is low. It took a deflection as it went through, and the keeper had to change his feet very quickly, Ashley Harrison, and the ball goes back to Ashley Harrison, who launches it forward. He meet and drink there for Tom Hamlin, but it goes out to Ben Nunn. And with Stephen Reid, playing it around here with Coker. Coker's attacking down the left. He's crowded out by the City players. Does very well to find the ball into the middle here with number 12, Billy Bricknell. And the ball came through there to Modest, and he just got behind the defence, and it was a one-on-one with Sawyer. I took my eyes off the game for just a second, and it was almost 1-1. Kev Sawyer stood up big. Modest tried to just put the ball around the side of him, and excellent save by Kev Sawyer. But they're still attacking with Cook here, Chelmsford. So danger not over, and he's a quick one. And he's got past Parinello. And the referee's played play on. The referee played play on, and I think he might have gone back, and as soon as the ball was lost, he's given the free kick to Chelmsford. It was definitely a foul, but you either play on and accept the play on, or you actually, give a free kick, and you can't have your cake and eat it. But Chelmsford have, and let's hope nothing comes of it. So the ball is out right wide here now. Not quite sure who's going to take this. Can't see that far, but it's going to be an in-swing in, and the defence comes out. Now there's a heart in your... For a second there, it looked like City's offside trap didn't work, because there were 3 players left in for Chelmsford and no whistle, and it just required a simple head in. As it happened, Chelmsford missed what would have been a fairly easy chance, but the referee's whistle eventually went for offside as he spotted his linesman's flag. Roll of the dice. And then out right here with number 12, substitute Billy Bricknell has a shot. It was a decent shot, low and hard, and Kev Sawyer had to be down alert and smother it as Cook was coming in, and this could well be the last passage of play here, but instead of kicking out long, interesting there from Kev Sawyer, just plays it out to Lee Smith in left back, who basically then puts the ball up to Mike Simons on, and it's all over. That's a tremendous result for City. Let's not take anything away from City. Chelmsford are a very decent side, and they played very well today, but you sense that they would play better on other occasions.